Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a late breaking news here at Automotive Channel 3 News, live breaking news. Today, we have a January 3rd, 2023, halfway through the year going into 2024. We have live breaking news, recap of the automotive industry. Today's recap, we're going to be talking about what it is on today's episode of Channel 3 News in the automotive industry. We will be talking about vehicle safety inspections and why it's a breaking news. And it's going to be implemented January 1st, 2024, sometime there. Without further ado, I present to you welcome back to another episode of Automotive Anonymous Auto Tech. And we're back at it again here at the studio, here with late breaking news. It is January 3rd, 2023, and its time now is 12:47. Your host, Unanimai, will be talking about this late breaking news recap of vehicle safety inspections. Pursuant to Assembly Bill 471 from the BAR, Bureau of Automotive Repair, Chapter 372, Statute of 2021, the Bureau of Automotive Repair will implement a vehicle safety inspection program that will combine and ultimately replace the existing lamp and brake inspection program. The anticipated implementation date for the new program is January 1st, 2024. The Bureau has drafted and proposed regulations that will be given to the new program. Additionally, a dedicated licensure program to assist existing lamp and brake stations and adjuster transition to the new vehicle safety inspection licensees is expected to be released later this year. As currently proposed, those with both lamp and brake license in good standing issue 18 months prior to the anticipated program implementation date of January 1st, 2024, may submit an application. Fee will be waived, and existing lamp and brake adjuster will not be required to complete the initial license examination or meet the new Automotive Service Excellence ASE certification requirement. However, please note, ASE certifications will be required to renewal of the Vehicle Safety Systems Technician license. When the Bureau begins transitioning to the Vehicle Safety Inspections program, it is anticipated that the initial application for lamp and brake station adjusters will no longer be accepted once the proposed regulation is adopted. The lamp and brake program are expected to sunset on June 30th, 2024. Enclose this notice in today's broadcast news, breaking news, for a public workshop on the proposed regulations to be held that was held on April 27, 2023. During the workshop, the Bureau provided an overview of the proposed regulation of the Vehicle Safety Inspection Manual and as well provided an update of the implementation strategy of the new program. Licensed interested in attending the workshop are encouraged to review public participation information or service information. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Those that are doing proper brake and lamp inspections or those that are doing drive-through brake and lamp inspection, well, you should be on the lookout for this new proposed regulation here with this late breaking news. And the other breaking news is this will replace the salvage program of brake and lamp into a vehicle safety inspection program, and there is also this is in that this also will transition as to a regular every year or every biannual year as a inspection for clean title vehicles. So be on the lookout. Drive-through brake and lamp inspections, you are a thing of the past. When the draft is done and through, you guys will be a thing of the past of no more. So those who are properly doing inspections and not drive-through inspections, well, you guys will transition with no problem as long as you keep doing what you're doing and doing it better, because it just gets even better once this proposed regulation of the clean title going into effect, well, you can imagine there's going to be a ton of work. And most of these other smog check stations are going to want to take the license. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you, but this is late breaking news, but you guys are a day late and a dollar short. Because taking this exam is going to be compressed, as in our previous episode here in this channel, in the studio. We said that the test will be combined of ADAS, ABS, collision. It's going to be composed of alignment, questions, suspension, and so on, and keep adding. I also want to add in that when the brake lamp for the heavy duty side of it, for the Class A and Class B, there will also be an implementation of having to buy a machine that's able to calibrate ADAS calibrations on trucks. Yes, that is correct. ADAS calibration on trucks. Now, in order for the acquisition device requirement for the manufacturers that are approved acquisition devices 2.0, moving forward, vehicles 2023 and beyond, most of these stats are not ready for accepting J1939 or 1979 protocols on heavy duty trucks. It requires either a 9-pin green connector or a gray pin 9 connector, which means that we are far away from that, but this is tempting into the future in this late breaking news. And I'm here speaking about it, the first one of my kind and the only one of my kind. Only saying that, telling you, bringing you this late breaking information before anybody else. Before any other fake news gives you this important information on a FYI for your information on a need to know basis before it even happens. And if there's anybody out there trying to copycat what we do in this special news broadcast, well, they should at least reference us back, because they didn't have the energy or the time of day. Instead of wasting time tech talking and wasting their life away, they should be informing themselves into the future. Now, that was no knock on those people, but here we are talking about it now. Without further questioning, the vehicle safety inspection program also requires that people that are doing light duty vehicles or cars to have an ADAS system and the current market value to own one of these ADAS, it's up the roof. I expect a fluctuation because of inflation. The price of this machine to eye gouge most of these shops. That's what I'm saying. Once the draft is done, there's going to be very few left and a whole bunch of cars to be inspecting. And most of these guys that are doing the drive-through, well, you guys can sign off on as much as you want. You better order enough, quadruple, drip, 5, 6, 8 times, whatever it requires. It's only 6 months left before the year ends, and you're like ticking time bombs, ready to go out of business. So another thing I wanted to say is that this acquisition device, there is information that Apple's is no longer supplying Smog Daddies. The DrewTech has Opus Inspection, has bought the company in order to put them out of business and replace their current device in the market. So with that said, that is lies, manipulation, and deception. The Smog Daddy has been by far the best acquisition device in the market. It doesn't have any fallouts or dropouts without any knocking on it. But the Worldwide and the DrewTech is far beyond from ever reaching a Smog Daddy. I have no real clue or reason why they took it out of commission when it was the best thing in the market by far compared to the DrewTech, which would lose Bluetooth connection, or the Worldwide data that's never been updated and is always having trouble connecting to cars beyond 2016 and above. And that is no knock on the manufacturer, but we have to speak the truth. I think the best by far has always been the Smog Daddy. I don't know why the company did not make the draft, providing more new acquisition devices for 2.0 version and beyond. But it seems to me that the manipulation of these devices is here to stay. So thank you for joining us on this special episode of Channel 3 News, live breaking news, automotive in the automotive. Live subscribe.